didn't plan to like women, you know. I mean, I did. I always had boyfriends. And I really, really love Dick. I do. Love it.
Love all of you guys and respect all of you guys, and I was like, if we don't see each other again a month from now, I will be sad, but that's how life is. But for the next month, we have to be best friends. Like, we have to be everybody's everything.
Anderson to me is she's a cheeky, somewhat capricious character who likes to press people's buttons and create lots of flirtation and adoration. She does sort of enjoy having people wrapped around her little finger, and sometimes that creates dynamics that she can't quite control, as you'll see in the production.
Logan's a bit of an asshole, and I find that he too likes to press people's buttons, except more or less for his own entertainment. I don't think he really cares a lot what people think of him. He's probably too confident. I'm really not acting. And I think that if you're not queer, if you're not involved in this sort of community or this type of theater in any way, you should probably see it. It's eye-opening, but not jarring.
Corinne, in many ways, she's very much a power player. She loves to be right. She's all about strength and opportunity. The thing about her, though, is she's like a really big serial monogamist, going from 3-year relationship to 3 years. She's a hanger-on. She's like, I can prove that I can make things work. And she's very upfront and in your face and sassy. And
in terms of the complexity that's involved with sexuality of this character, I can actually relate a lot to Fatima in terms of her tending to have certain feelings that she doesn't quite understand and can't quite make sense of. And she wants to make sense of them because a lot of things in her life are quite set out and make sense and are logical and rational. But she struggles with that a bit, and I think that she's doing her best.
John has a bit of history. He was a party goer, he was a really wild guy, he got into a lot of trouble that way. And but when we find John in the play, he is doing the family thing. He's got a wife, he has a baby. I think John's the victim of the play, really.
So Dion, she's kind of a little bit misunderstood, as most people are. But she is a very emotional woman, and I think in a lot of ways she just hasn't been able to find a proper outlet for some trying times in her life. You know, she is, fluctuating on the scale of sexuality, and she is, like I said, not being able to find an outlet to figure out exactly what she loves and who she loves, and when something bad happens to her, it's as if she wasn't able to have that close friend to just be there with her, and so such a traumatic experience, she just needs to be friends.
Huda Mohammed is a very complex character. She has a lot going on for her. She has the cultural differences that is happening with her coming to Canada. So she's got riding a lot on her shoulders.
Well, Cosmo's kind of a metaphysical being. He's not a human character the way the other characters in the play are. I envision him kind of as a blend of Puck from A Midsummer Night's Dream, the Blue Fairy from Sleeping Beauty, a little bit of the White Witch from Chronicles of Narnia.